Hello everyone and welcome to another tips and tricks video from Switch. My name is Kent and for this particular video we're going to cover 4 very simple topics. Number 1 is we're going to talk about the iOS on 10 iPad where we can do dual Safari tabs. We're also going to cover the new interface for photos as well as music and another cool ability to delete stock apps that you don't use. So there's a lot of things to talk about. Let's get started. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing on the screen is my iPad running iOS 10. So I want to show you what's new. In this case, let's start with Safari. Safari now supports dual tab browsing, meaning you can actually have 2 different websites loaded at the same time. Right now, this is a tab browsing. I have one for Apple and one for Switch. But you can actually drag one. Let me show you. Let me drag Switch. You can see that I'm going to tap it and I'm going to drag out this tab. I'm going to drag it to the side and you can see that now I have got side-by-side web pages. One for my Apple website and one for Switch. And I can do this side-by-side without any issues. Very, very cool. By the way, this is not a separate application. This is the same application, but I can do it side by side. So I can view 2 websites at the same time in an iOS device. I can still do multitasking to get another application. And when you launch it, it merges back the 2 tabs again. Okay? So still a very cool feature, especially if you love to have lots of websites loaded at the same time that you want to view simultaneously. Okay? So that is what I want to cover for the dual Safari tab. Now, Photos has something new. The Photos has the usual interface where you have collection of your photos, you can tap a photo, go in, you can even select. Those still remain more or less unchanged from iOS 9. What's new, however, is something called Memories. So I'm going to tap on Memories at the bottom here. And what Memories does is that it takes all your photos together and create very, very beautiful memories. It's basically a selection of photos created into a slideshow for you, combining everything you see over here into one very nice video. Let me play it for you. So you can see that I got a video over here, and the video has all the transitions that it needs. And you can actually set things like what kind of effect you want uplifting, you want epic. So these are the music that you can set, and even the font type, dreamy, sentimental, chill. So immediately you can share something to your friends. You can even manually customize it, like what's the title, what's the music, what's the duration, how many photos of video you want inside this, etc., etc. Very, very cool way to share the best memories and moments with your friends and family members. Another new and cool update is on the music application. Music application has a new interface. So right now, I'm showing you on the iPad. It's the same for the iPhone as well. So if you're playing a music, or any music that is, you got a new interface. Very, very clean. So for example, this is what you would see on the iPhone, the right side, just the entire video. Here's a tip: if you want to do a shuffle or you want to do a repeat, you need to make sure you drag and swipe downwards, because you can see that you have the option for shuffle and repeat over there. So there's a new interface right here for music app. Do explore it. It's actually cleaner, very well organized, and much more neater. Okay, finally I want to share a last thing about iOS 10, which is about deleting stock apps. There are times when you have lots of application now in iOS 10, but you wish you could delete it because you don't really use it. Good example of things like the Tips app or the Find Friends app. As a simple example. Well, thanks to iOS 10, you can now remove it. Tap on the X button, you can delete it. Podcast, you can now delete it. Find Friends, you can delete it. And so much more other applications, from calendars, to FaceTime, to notes, to reminders, and so on and so forth. Now, if you say that, oh dear, I just deleted it, how do I get it back? Well, no worries. You can get it back by searching it on the App Store and downloading it back. Again, so if I find my notes, I just tap it, I get back my Notes app immediately. And it's back where it was. And I can start using it. So this is a very cool way of getting rid of all the apps that you don't really use, but are still loaded by default in iOS. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you find this video useful. Please support us on social media. Like us, subscribe to us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and YouTube, and so much more. We hope that you like this video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Ken and Switch saying bye.